gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge.
Now,
No, we're in trouble.
all right.
Probably.
We're here. All right. We are here, people. We're alive. Are we? I don't know. So welcome to Gamer Grudge, everybody. Welcome to the last semifinal matchup. Now, I'm wondering why am I wearing two shirts? I wanted to take this shirt off, so I'm gonna take this shirt off. Yes, it's hot. Because I want to do the muscle man real quick.
Oh God.
That means literally nothing to anyone on here.
I know. I just wanted to do that.
Listen, you're doing this with the wrong people.
Look, regular show is fucking awesome.
She has a point.
Regular show is fucking awesome. Fuck everybody. Okay. Okay. Person will get my point if you love regular show. Okay, you're not getting my point then. Anyway.
I like regular show.
Yay! That show wins. Okay, that's
Everyone here.
Oh, I didn't even
I caved.
Let's go ahead and get plugs. I'm just playing with you guys. This is gonna be a good show. I hope glad everybody's here on this Monday. I'm glad you came out to see us. We are here. We're here to start a new game. We're gonna start this semifinals. Whoever wins this semifinals round will go on to face TJ Dex. You should be facing me, but I was felt out the question. Should have won, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Okay, so get it together. All right, guys, let's go ahead and introduce the people who voted me off of that episode, starting with the motherfucker, Zach. How's it going?
Can we vote you off this?
No, you voted me. You voted my answer. You didn't accept
that. Didn't answer my question.
Hashtag vote Mac into the corner.
Fuck y'all. Damn it. Fuck. Okay, so this is gonna be one of those shows tonight. Back on Mac today. Okay. Well, it's always that. Next we have the woman that is Akeisha, the Queen of Dragon, the Queen of all vampires.
Are you okay?
Trank Bell, how's it going?
Are you okay?
No, I am okay.
I'm trying to figure out if he's stroking out.
I think you're trying to say Akasha, Queen of the Damned, but
yes, Queen of the Damned, damn it. Okay, damn. Queen of the Damned. Okay.
Do you need some medicine? Do we need to get help?
I don't
call 911?
That's not even a good vampire movie.
Yes, it is. I love Queen of the Damned. And rice novels are amazing.
Compared to Interview with a Vampire, it's subpar.
I still like all that rice boots. It's better than saying I like something like Twilight.
I was gonna say it's better than Twilight.
Do you want me to sparkle? Hold on. I'll go get a disco ball and
I don't even care about the sparkling. It's the whole thing with the baby getting loved by the werewolf thing. It's weird. That's no good.
Yeah.
I just started watching them for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you traumatized yet?
I read Twilight when I was in like 6th grade. And then I never watched any of the movies, but I've been watching all of them, and gosh darn it, it's creepy.
Right? You're like,
it's so cringy. Like
listen, it's like for anybody who knows anything about BDSM and then hears about Orange
Orange the New Black. That's a different thing.
Oh, okay. It's been a long week. Listen, my husband
I think 50 Shades of Grey is
today. I'm not doing okay here.
Oh.
Both of my kids are showing symptoms now too. Things aren't great.
No.
Well, things will get better eventually. Next, we have the person who did see Twilight, the whole series, Happy Owl.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I read all the books and
Yeah,
all
you
Harry
read all the
Potter
books, too.
and all the teenage young adult angsty books.
Ah,
Also, if you don't know, she's also on the GF1 podcast.
Yes, I am.
When did that become a genre anyway? The young adult angsty novel.
Young.
I mean, it's been
Yeah.
around for a
I
while.
believe
Thousands.
I don't know. You can fact check. I want to say, did it start with the Hunger Games or did it start with Harry
No,
Potter?
the Hunger
No,
Games.
it started a Catcher in the Rye.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
History. I mean, I'm not.
Come on, it's classic. Young adult angst has always been a
The
thing.
Lost Boys. I mean, you can go back pretty far.
Yeah.
Lord of the Flies.
There you
I
Seen
go.
don't know
The
if that would call that
Lost
length.
Actual
I would call
murder.
that traumatizing.
Look, Battle Royale is still better than Hunger Games Fight.
That-
Me.
That I don't think anybody's gonna fight you on that. That's just facts.
Looking
you
for
I'm
a
not gonna
fight
go.
where there is
Nope.
one.
Fucking
Nope.
awesome movie. All right. But like before we do that, now that we introduce the judges and people, oh yeah, I'm Mac. If you don't know who I am,
Hi, Mac.
hi, how's it going, guys?
Is this when we're doing the intervention? No? Okay.
oh,
Um,
well.
okay. Blink if you're in trouble. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get to these damn fighters. Next, he was supposed to be on the last episode, but he's finally here. He's finally on this first episode. He's wearing the Riddler's outfit. He is literally probably trying to be one of the best. He's wanting to be cast as the Riddler. Believe me,
Oh, yes.
he wants to be. He wants
Sooner
to
or
be
later.
sooner or later. So look out. Look out.
If not, I'm going to be the Riddler of Twitch, I guess.
Yeah. Rob.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's having
Rob
a
or
good day.
Razor? Because like your first name is Razor to me.
Yeah, it's Razor Rob,
Okay.
but Rob, Razor, it don't matter.
Razor Rob, everybody.
There
See, there you go.
you go.
All right. And last but certainly not least, she is also on the GF1 podcast. She has her own streaming. She has her streaming process. She is Mustachio. How's it going?
Yeah, you got it. Mustachio. Hi, everybody.
It took me a while to get it.
Yeah, it took you a year to get it, Mac.
Look, it took me a while, and I finally fucking got it.
Wait,
It took
Miss-
me a long time to finally get that shit. I was like,
Alright. I'm not even
Mustachio,
trying.
like pistachio, except mustachio.
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 Right?
Yeah,
Right.
mustachio.
Okay.
Pistachio.
I'm very surprised I even said it right.
Is it
Yeah,
is it
I'm-
harder for a person with a lisp to say it correctly,
Harder.
or a person without a lisp to try and say a lisp?
I have a lisp, and it takes conscious effort for me to say
I believe it.
it.
Like I had to learn. I had literally take speech therapy when I was a little kid, so that's me.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's tough.
I took it, and they said, "There's no hope for you. Go home."
Oh,
Look, I had it, and they just took me home. It's like, yeah, he's good to go. Okay, and here I am, and people still make fun of me.
You sound great.
oh, you're fine.
Nah, his name is Milkshake Fucker in my
See that?
Wow. Wow.
The bullshit begins.
You asked
Yeah.
for it.
All right. So for this episode, I'm wondering we did have a third fighter, but he is not answered. So we're having two fighters like we had last time. Which,
Only wait, it's just me and Razor Rob.
Yep.
Gamer issues
Oh,
couldn't,
this is
couldn't,
gonna be
didn't
intense.
message me. So hey, you know the
It's
deal.
gonna
We
be
get two
interesting.
fighters. We'll go.
Let's
It'll
do
be
it.
interesting.
Actually, in all honesty, I prefer two fighters. I actually
too.
like.
And why did you design it with three?
No. I designed it with three, but I
Oh,
don't
Trill's
mind
here.
two fighters. Let me put it like that. Does that make sense?
My
Did you hear me?
chances of winning just
Oh,
went up by
Champ is here.
Trent? What? Who?
Trill's
What?
here.
Champ is here.
Oh God. God damn it. Oh fuck. He's here.
Well,
Well, champ is here. I guess the show's over. He's the champ.
yeah.
We don't give a fuck about the champ.
All right, everyone. Well, it was nice being here. I'll see.
The champ's here, so who gives a fuck?
Thank you for having me part of the show. I appreciate it.
Hey, you still get the best dressed award. Best
Oh,
dressed.
thank you.
Best dressed.
And also, I see you, Dave, in the YouTube chat. Thank you for coming up. He said he likes the outfit.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
he said
that.
he liked the outfit. He said, "Pack it up." Come on. All right. So, like always, we are having a one-on-one fight. So we got to talk about the rules. I believe everybody knows the rules, but we want to make sure that the audience knows the rules. Here we go. The rules are as follows. Who wants to read them?
Not me. Well, I can't read.
Who wants to? You want me to read them?
Yeah.
You are the host, Mac.
Yep, you're the host,
Okay,
man.
fine
You can
then.
read them.
Okay, y'all not making this easy for me, aren't you?
Just sound it out.
There are. Is that an R or an A? There are. Okay.
Ruh, ruh.
There are 4 questions. There are 4 questions. 4 rounds with 1 question per round. The point is awarded to the person with the best argument, not the best answer. If this is the best answer, then there's no use in having the game of Grudge. This is the best answer. You must fight your answer. The person who has the most points wins the game, period. Wins it. All right, now, if we have a tie, which happened last time,
Yeah.
we'll go to a PvP round, which was fun as hell, and I loved it. And if you pick me, I will love you forever. So there's that. Let's go ahead and go to the phases. Phases. All right. So the phases are the introduction round. You simply just give your answer. That's it. Your answer. I don't want to hear nothing else but your answer. You give me your answer and you shut the fuck up. Okay. That's all. Answer. Shut the fuck up. When I say, what is your answer? Answer, shut up. Got it? Answer, shut up. Okay, cool. All right. Phase 2 is the introduction round. You get 2 minutes to literally basically give us why your answer is the best without taking down the other person's argument. So you're just boosting your argument right then and there. Phase 3 is the grudge. This is where you can say that your answer sucks. That's bullshit. Fuck you and all that other bullshit. But keep it above the belt, not below. We don't want to go below the belt. Keep it above. We don't want to hear no yo mama and all this other shit. You know, don't bring personal shit into this, okay? We want to keep this fan. We want to keep this friendly, okay?
What if it's that Yo Mama game from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
That's a good question that we need to revise at the end. All right, if you're talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force with your mama, we won't accept that. Last minute round where Zach will literally give us his facts and he will tell us, he'll basically call you out on your bullshit because a lot of you will have bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
In phase 5, and then we'll literally no, that's phase 5. Phase 4 is where we give you a last minute question, or we'll give you a rebuttal. Phase 5 is where Zach will give his facts, and then we will give our judgment. Remember, if you get 2 votes, you win. Okay, 2 votes, you win. All right. So, any questions? Any questions?
Why do 11 people have nothing better to do tonight?
Why don't you shut up?
We love all 11 of you.
6 of them are
Thank
us
you.
because I'm on there.
Thank you, all 11 of you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I think 6 of those 11 people is actually us because I'm on the chat on my phone.
I'm on the chat too.
Yeah,
So-
fuck you.
I don't think I am.
So that's 5 people. So there we go. All right, guys.
You
I
are.
have one question every time I say this, and I get sandbagged for it. I don't give a fuck, but I will do it anyway because it's tradition. I have to ask you: are you ready to grudge?
Traditions without point is idiocy.
Pretty sure you mean Grudge.
Are you ready? Because I think we're ready.
To gurge?
There we go.
Are you ready to gurge, brother?
Yeah, so you gotta get that whole wrestling,
Let's not do
thing going on
Hogan though. Let's stay away from that.
Yes.
No, now you've encouraged Kyle. You've done it. He's already in chat. He's gonna start screaming brother in chat. You've done it. Too late now.
Oh, brother.
Like at least do Macho, not Hogan. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What you gonna do?
Team Bryce.
You know, listen, I'll take some Zack Ryder, woo woo even. So
Oh, you mean Matt Cardona now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
All right, guys. All right, let's go ahead and go.
I
with-
beat who did he beat? He's like the GCW champion right now, right? Matt Cardona, because he beat
all I hear in my head now is that song.
he beat what's his name? Psycho guy with the pizza cutter.
Psycho guy with the pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Guy, like seriously, he was did that match against Jericho. Fuck.
I don't keep track of the latest wrestlers, so I can't.
I know.
No, this guy's an old school deathmatch guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Mick Foley.
Not quite that old, but you're close.
Sandman. Let's see.
Sandman never did deathmatch.
Oh crap! All right,
Sandman was just drunk as hell.
all right.
There's
Question
a
number.
difference.
All right, Zach. Question number 1.
Okay.
I was waiting on you to say, "Let's go."
Did you really expect that much enthusiasm?
Yes, damn it, do it!
I am far more interested in finding out Nick Gage. That's who it is. He did Dark Side of the Ring on him.
Anyway, I'll do it.
Oh,
What's
okay.
the best Nintendo DS game?
We're waiting on this for a long time. Okay, so we're gonna start with Rob, and then we're gonna go Miss Pistachio. So, Rob, what is your answer?
Be Super Mario 64 for the DS.
Yes, of course. Pistachio.
Drawn to life.
Of course. There we go. Yes, this is good. This is good. All right. So, Rob, you have 2 minutes. Tell us why Super Mario DS is the best DS game.
Well, it is a port from the famous Nintendo 64 game, but it has immense graphics, and they added additional features like characters and multiplayer to the game. So it's like it's game based on an old game, but then they enhanced it and made it kind of better than what Nintendo 64 had with Wario, Princess, Luigi. It had the same storyline, but you can also unlock playable characters in the game, and the graphics was 10 times better than what the N64 offered. I don't think they did much because I think most of y'all know exactly what Nintendo 64's version Mario 64 is. So there's much more to say about this title.
That's it?
Yeah.
Woo! Owl?
Oh,
Not owl. Owl, not owl. Fuck. Pistachio. Why did I
Alright.
say owl?
Oh my god.
Pistachio Owl. Can I go?
Yeah, Pistachio,
Alright.
go.
All right. So Drawn to Life is a 2D platformer with a creative twist. As a Nintendo lover and an artist myself, when I first got my DS, something my dad so lovingly nicknamed the Demented System because of its ugly style, I immediately started searching for games where I could like draw my own world. I'm a lover of open world games where I can have more control than normal. And if you're anything like me, you spend a lot of time wanting to create your own character in games that give you that option. But Drawn to Life doesn't just stop there at like, oh, you can pick from these 5 hairstyles or these 2 outfits. Like you get to draw your own character. So it's giving a game with the ability to create anything is exciting, and nobody's gameplay is the same because of that. You're able to create your own weapons, which gives like your bond with your character a lot more of an appeal. It takes place in its own world. It's very whimsical, but can be dark. It's humorous, but like has this simmering kind of undertone of monologue. So even though it is a 2D platformer, it's not just a remake of an old game. It lets you engage with like puzzles and the regular platforming style. You're able to use the tools that you create and create your own. For the DS, which is so like centered around using a stylus, it's like perfect for the system itself, because you're using the stylus to the full extent of its abilities. You're able to create, you're able to platform, you're able to use it to attack and play the puzzles individually. And so even though there are a lot of 2D platforming games out there, it adds something that other 2D platforming games don't have, and it completely utilizes the DS system and accomplishes the best use for the specific system elements. So obviously, if you're considering the DS individually as that system, Drawn to Life is the best game for that system.
Okay. All right. So we are now ready to go into the grudge part. I have a timer set over here. So as soon as I ring.
Yeah, this was going to be tough.
This is going to be fun. All right. So,
this one's going to be tough.
So I'm going to ring this bell and I'm going to turn it to the other slide, which we have the timer on. Once the timer goes off, I will ring the bell. Once I ring the bell, that's when start. And when I ring it, that means you shut the fuck up. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Ready, go.
So Razor Rob, like for the DS specifically as a system, like everybody knows Mario games are Mario games. We all love them. But why is Mario 64 better on the DS than it is on other platforms? What makes it special for the DS?
For the DS, they enhanced the graphics. They added multiplayer, which Nintendo 64 did not really use.
Do you think they utilized the stylus to the best of its abilities, or is it just a Nintendo game on a handheld?
It's pretty much just a Nintendo game on a handheld because it doesn't use it as a status.
That's a shame. Well, the DS is centered around the stylus, so like
it is.
So it's just a good game. It's just a good Mario game.
It's a good game that you can play with friends and have
like
those additional features. Well, yes. But you're talking about a classic for N64.
Yeah, of course, but there are so many classics that have been remade already. There's I'm not telling you that Mario is not a great classic game, but like we're talking about the DS specifically.
Right. And I know with Drawn to Life, it has an awesome storyline, I have to agree. And they did have other storylines that continued from the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
But Drawn to Life just a single player?
Multiplayer.
It is a multiplayer.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had me beat on pretty much everything on the features of the DS versus my game. But the classics, I know I've never got to play Drawn to Life. So, I can't really.
Do you like to create your own characters?
Yes.
All right. Well, then it's got that. I mean, yeah, playing as Mario is fun, but Mario is the same little plumber with a mustache in every game.
But you also got Wario and Luigi. And
Wario is the same little dude with a mustache in every game, right. And Luigi's the same little dude with the mustache Mario, in every game. The evil Mario, who also appears in Super Mario Sunshine.
That's true. Well, wait. No, I don't think Wario was in Super Mario Sunshine, though.
No, but you said the evil Mario. The evil Mario is the shadow figure in Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine. So that's not special. I'm saying it's not special.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wow. I'm sorry I'm being mean. We're fighting.
We're fighting. Yes. So I just don't know much about this game to actually
Riddle
ask
me
that.
this.
Riddle me this. What?
What makes your game better than my game? Stumped.
Yes.
Ring the bell, Mac. Ring the
Ring
bell.
the bell, Mac. We got it. She got it. She won.
Did I ring the bell, everybody? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. Okay.
There's
We've
nothing
seen
more to
that one
say
before.
about Mario. I mean,
yeah,
especially
that was. I'm just I'm disappointed.
Don't be disappointed.
no,
but
because she
hey,
makes good
hey,
points, though.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
still a
I
chance, Rob.
appreciate you.
Okay. So, do anybody have a question?
I do.
All right, Zach, go ahead.
How well does your game adapt to a regular console then? If we're going, why is it great on that? Why isn't it great on everything else?
Me?
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, we were talking about the DS specific.
I know.
The
But
question
if we're
itself was
talking the
about-
quality of a game, the ports
Oh
are
yeah,
obviously
yeah,
a thing.
definitely. Well, if we're talking quality of a game, the game itself, I talked about how the dialogue is humorous, but also has dark
And how well does it
undertones.
port?
I don't understand. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to dumb that question down for me.
How well does it transfer to other consoles or handhelds?
As long as you've got this, well, I guess certainly Animal Crossing, you're able to create different art pieces without the pen, by doing pixel by pixel things, such as like when you create outfits in the shop. So it is possible, but honestly, it was created to have the pen, to have the stylus. That's what made it special, and that's what made me find it as an artist searching for DS games. It's because I wanted to be able to draw with a pen. So like, it is possible, like Animal Crossing did, to switch like to different consoles, but also that's not the point of Drawn to Life. It wasn't created to be transferred unless to another system with a stylus.
Okay,
Okay.
Rob.
The game started on Nintendo 64, and then it was ported over to the DS as a pretty much a remake. And then it was also put onto the Switch later on for an anniversary collection. So I guess you can say that the game does port well, because it's been ported twice already as it is. And I don't think it's going to be ported again unless Nintendo has another game console coming out, because it's already been ported to the latest system. And I don't know exactly which version they port. I don't know if it was the Nintendo 64 port or the DS port, which I'm guessing they probably ported over the N64 version, because I don't know. I haven't played it, but I don't know if they actually have the characters that's unlockable as you did in the DS. But it can be portable. It does port well. So I guess the answer to that is yes, my game could be ported well to another console.
I actually agree with that. I'm playing it on the anniversary version on my Switch, and it's pretty good.
All right, cool. All right, Zach, you got any facts?
Fact, Drawn to Life has been ported.
What was it ported to?
iOS.
Oh,
And oh yeah, iOS. Right.
Interesting enough,
Didn't
no
even know
stylus.
that.
So it does not require a
There is no
stylus. The
stylus?
touchscreen also works.
Well,
You
yeah,
can use
how
a
does-
stylus, but it's not required.
Yeah, I mean, I can find it right now on Steam.
Yeah, it's not expensive either. It's very
No.
affordable.
It's $10
It's like
on
10,
Steam right
yeah,
now.
10 bucks.
Way,
And this is a
Way
new
Forward
one.
did the iOS port, which is
I think that, yeah, I think there are 2 or 3.
Yeah, this is
I
a new
played the
one
original.
made last year.
Yup.
I think there were 3 total.
Oh, I think you're
Yeah, I
thinking
think
of
so.
Drawn to Life. The next chapter is the one
Yeah,
that
and
has
then there's
the.
like
Then
new
there's 2 realms, and the
2 realms.
original only has the iOS so far from Way Forward, from what I'm looking at.
But I mean, considering it was originally a DS game, it's kind of a port.
Oh no, it is. I'm just saying. I'm just going specifically by the game. And we know that Super Mario 64 was already a port, so chances are.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go first. Well, Rob, it was a good effort. You could have gave more. I mean, you're dealing with a pro here because she may look defenseless, but she actually is like she might be cute and defenseless right now, but that woman can beat your ass. Like you really
I have an addendum. It looks like the DS one specifically was ported to the Wii U at some point.
Oh, you're talking about Drawn?
No, the Super Mario.
Yeah.
That specific version was ported to Wii U at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, she came at you with all those questions, and you just like bigger down. She really, I gotta get this pistachio. She literally just came at it, and you just curled up in the ball like, I can't take the heat anymore. Ring the bell.
Well,
I hustled you.
I'm sorry.
I hustled you, Razor Rob.
She got you real.
No, you're good. I admit defeat because it was like, man, she's right.
Yeah.
The game doesn't use a status; it doesn't enhance the status. So how am I supposed to defend that?
Yeah, and I thought like maybe I was thinking like maybe if he brings up the fact that he can play any other characters other than Mario, and she's like, yeah, okay, that's interesting, but it's still the same damn game.
Yeah, and I was like, you can play other characters. Come on.
Yeah, it's just the same damn game. It's just Mario 64. Yeah, I get it. Statue will get my point. Owl. Do we even got to deliberate?
Rob, just a little bit of advice. People have won matches with just pulling shit out of their ass.
Yeah.
Like you gotta
Don't
TPP
roll
with
over and
his
play dead so quickly.
like as soon as you
if you don't know, lie.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Zach will fact check you, but we'll give you effort.
If you're fast enough, I might not catch it.
He might not catch it. Yeah.
Can we just name Zach's fact checking round? Zach ruins the party.
Absolutely.
Zach makes
Well, I mean, I could ruin your answer and go, why didn't you go with Drawn to Life and not Scribble Knots?
I haven't played Scribble Knots. I did
It's
play
the same
Drawn to
company.
Life.
It is.
Same company.
Yeah. I can back up things that I've actually played way more than I can things I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm passionate.
Yeah, like Max said, lie.
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 What? Hold on.
Lie.
Whoa.
Okay.
Max, what?
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
This is bullshit.
Just don't lie like Mac, because Mac digs himself too deep. You have a surface level lie.
Okay.
I don't lie. I tell facts. God damn it! I tell facts. Okay.
I tells facts.
I tells facts. Damn it.
That's a t-shirt right there. I tells facts.
Work on it. Okay. Trink, are we going like 3 for 3 here right now?
Yep.
All right. Zach, 4 for 4.
Yeah, advice for if you're doing a DS thing, remember there's people that hate using the stylus.
Mm-hmm.
So try and use that in a defense if you ever need to defend yourself against something heavily like that. I'm not just saying that to you, Rob. I'm saying it to anybody. Just like remember, people have bizarre preferences. Like for me, I'll use a stylus if it's for a menu, but I don't want to like pilot the freaking R-wing with it.
Oh yeah, I believe I'm the same way. I hate that. I hate
Right?
the stylus. The fuck to run? I use my finger. So yeah.
But if it's like Ace Attorney, like that's fine.
Yeah. I'll use stylus.
I like the drawing game, so you'd still have me if it's stylus heavily.
Also, Rob, don't be so nice.
Yeah. Fight
Her
me.
parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants it.
I guess I gotta get in my wrestling mood.
We're all
Gotta get
adults here.
encouraged with
Mustachio can
Wolfenstein.
take it. You gotta
She
take-
took
take
the
them gloves off.
PPP.
Listen,
Yeah.
she's just gonna disembowel you either way. So
Yeah, she's
Okay.
gonna get you. She literally attacked you. You were just like a cub, and she just was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna attack you real quick." All right, so girls, anything in the chat?
I asked
Pokemon
which
is a
DS game.
Pokemon is a better DS game.
Right.
Yeah, that's a couple said Pokemon. Mac, of course, you said Phoenix, right? I said The World Ends with You. And what's
Same
Pokemon?
that mechanically is a jank game though.
It was a great game though.
Yeah,
I loved
just
it.
like it just needs work. I think the new version's gonna be great though. I'd go with Ghost Trick, but no one else remembers that game. I feel like.
I would make a Ghost Trick. So I'm trying to think of like a second choice that I would make, but I can't think of all the DS games that I played that I thought was great.
Animal Crossing. It was great.
Yes.
City Folk. It's still my favorite Animal Crossing.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes. Animal Crossing. Animal
Sorry, guys, I had to
Crossing.
make a call. I had to make a phone. Somebody called me, so I apologize. All right, but so what was my answer?
I said what your answer was. Phoenix, right?
Oh no, which one? If it was a particular one.
No, I don't care. It's Phoenix, right?
It's
Yeah,
Trials
but-
and Tribulations. Damn it.
I was gonna say there's multiple. There's
Yeah, there's multiple.
multiple.
Trials and
It's all the
Tribulations is
same
definitively
thing.
the best one.
Actually, they are not because they have different mini games based off the character you're playing, as opposed to get to the truth. Then you have then you go to Apollo Justice, and you have Ace Attorney Investigations, which plays entirely differently.
I would say Apollo Justice, but Trials and Tribulations is better than me.
And then if you get to the 3, then you get the whole Dual Destinies.
Ooh,
Like you can just
you can keep
then you
going.
keep going,
Yeah.
keep going and going and going.
Why was it M when it got to the last two? I was curious. What was so violent about it? It seemed like a
I mean, it's a Nintendo game about murder.
fair. Okay,
Like not even like play joking. No, somebody was murdered. That's why we're in court.
yeah.
Like,
yeah. Like
We're
somebody
still
was
playing it off as they fainted.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
no.
mean, I remember playing
God.
Apollo Justice. Like, why is this M? I mean, there's no blood, and then it was like, no, he was murdered by a cup of poison. I was like, wow, that's dark. I love being Perry Mason. All right. So with that said, Sasha get point number 1.
Doo, doo, doo.
So question number 2. Owl, will you read that for us?
Who is the best farmer in gaming?
Yes, we've been waiting for this for a long time.
There's only one right answer.
This is correct.
Well, and the right answer is no answer whatsoever.
That is
Farmers are
right.
terrible and terrible people.
The
They should all be ashamed.
Aw.
The
You
right-
know,
Dude, you
and-
need a farmer, damn you.
But this
How
one
you
is
gonna get those cheese curds, motherfucker?
Gotta respect the farmers.
yeah.
I grew up a farmer. I literally don't. You have to respect them. I can say all the shit I want.
These guys are assholes because I was an asshole.
Just saying, you guys got to. You really think farmers all respect one another? Hell no.
I know we didn't actually say we respect each other. We just say who the best farmer is. We don't give a fuck about their personal life. If they suck, they suck. That's the point. Farmers down here suck too, dude. Okay, so question. So we're gonna start with Stashio, then we're gonna go with Rob. Stashio, what is your answer?
Stardew Valley's grandpa.
Oh crap, Grandpa! Oh crap,
Grandpa.
Grandpa. Okay.
The art looks way too much like something from one of the bad Zelda games, though. I just need to say that.
All right. Rob.
Steve from Minecraft.
Steve.
I'm sorry.
Were you laughing at the artwork or the answer?
No, I expected the artwork, but he's just my brain went boop when he appeared on screen.
You know, and I felt so proud for actually finding one for the other guys, though. I actually got a screenshot of Creep TV's Eustace. I actually got a screenshot from that Flash game that no longer exists.
Oh, that's great. Courage, the cowardly dog.
That show was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. I love that show.
Starring Courage, the cowardly dog. Okay. Right, underrated show. Sasha, you got 2 minutes. Tell us why Grandpa is the best farmer.
All right. So I want to start with the first letter you get in the game from your grandpa. It says, it's from Grandpa. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This is my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor your family name. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Stardew Valley is a game completely based on being a good farmer. Although there are good, like, other things you can do in the game and other, like, tasks you can accomplish, Grandpa comes back on the 3rd or 4th year and literally judges you based on how good your farming is. Even if you spend tons of time trying to get as low in the dungeon as you can, he's not judging you on that. He's judging you based on like your deeds around town and how much you've grown your farm and how much you've donated to your community center. If anybody like knows what like being a good farmer is, it's also like a love of your work. Like you can be good at something, but you should also have passion. This letter is short, but it describes the farm as being the most precious gift. His love of work for farming is made clear in just a couple sentences, and it's more than just a job. It's a way of life. It's a passion that transcends everything else. It's his major love. Everyone in town through cutscenes and small dialogue mentions your grandfather fondly, how he took such good care of the land, and you can only live up to the man he was, showing that grandfather is considered a master of the farming trade. Like no matter how hard you work, you'll always be in this man's shadow as being a good farmer or the level of farmer that your grandfather once was. So considering how like the whole game is based on being a farmer, Grandpa is someone who will always cast a shadow on you. So no matter how great your character is, he's always going to be underneath Grandpa, making like the weight of how talented Grandpa is as a farmer so much heavier, especially in comparison to other games, because the whole game is, can you farm, and can you farm as good as your grandfather could farm? The end.
All right. Rob.
All right. So pretty much with Minecraft, you start out with a world that you have nothing in. So the whole objective of the game is, of course, you can farm food because you need food and other resources to either survive, because you will starve to death in the game. You can use that food or any other resources you grow or plant to trade with the villagers and help villagers pretty much make babies. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. And with that, you can grow the village that you're in. You can plant beets. You can do potatoes. You can do wheat. And you can even grow, bamboo that's needed for some resources that you're going to need to help later on enhance in the game. You can even build a neat greenhouse in the game to help with, to kind of make the little thing all nice and neat. Pretty much based off of survival Minecraft, because without food, because you're going to need potatoes or stuff to either help you survive when you're starving, or when you have something that a particular villager has that you need that will help you in the game. You can use the potatoes or wheat or whatever they possibly want for that item, to trade for that item with that particular item that you grow or plant or whatever you do with any type of farming. You can get really crazy in that game of exactly what kind of style, how big you want it, how small you want it, how fancy you want with it, how you want to make it. So it's overall, it's a building game that you can just make it all like a fancy farm. And the graphics is pixelated, but they do have different packs so you can make it all look nice and fancy. That is all I have to say about that.
Cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna switch it over. We have the time on here. All right. Here we go, guys. Get ready. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna start. You may start now.
Isn't Minecraft more of a building game and not a farming game?
It is, but farming is part of the game because you have to have food to survive in the game. Because the game, it's pretty much a survival game.
Farming is part of the game, but there's also an option in Minecraft called creative mode or something.
Mhm.
And you don't really need to farm. The whole point of creative mode is for people who just want to build. So wouldn't you say Minecraft is more centered around building and less centered around farming?
Well, yes, but you're still going to need a farm because you have villagers that you can trade with.
Not in creative mode. Why would they offer a creative mode without farming if farming is so important in the game?
Well, it is true, but like any other type of game, especially Minecraft, there's other points you can use for those resources when you farm, not just for yourself. You can also use it for trading.
Yeah, which is also the case with Stardew Valley. You can also trade in Stardew Valley, but the thing is with Stardew Valley, you need to progress in the game. And in Minecraft, you don't really need to farm because you can turn on creative mode and just build. So like if why is farming such a heavy draw to Minecraft? I've actually never met anyone who was like, I play Minecraft. I love to build my farm. Like usually people are like, look at this cool house I built. I built a mansion with a water slide.
Yeah, but not everybody bases their thing on just building. There is people that
how many professional
like
Minecraft
creative.
farmers have you met?
Professional really,
Minecraft farmers.
Okay. That don't even make sense in Minecraft. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense because you want to build a mansion with a water slide.
You're judging your whole thing based on creative. What about the people who like survival on hard mode? I mean, it's not just based off of creative.
It is one aspect of the game. I'm saying it's not really a heavy weight to the game when it's not the major draw.
Yeah. Well, some people do like the whole creative thing, but what about the people who's hardcore that wants to survive? There's people that wants to play it just to play and actually survive in a survival game. And Minecraft has that option in there.
Yeah, but part of survival is also fighting monsters, but I wouldn't say Steve is the most incredible warrior because of that either.
Well, we're not here to base on fighting styles. We're here on
we're talking about farming, just farming.
So why are we dragging in the fighting aspect of it? I mean, okay, yes, survival, but you're also in survival mode. You're going to need that food if you don't have any other type of meat. Potatoes and beets and everything else will help you survive if you're traveling and you don't have no meats on your bar. And then you're going to be like starving and you're going to die. So farming is a key point in Minecraft if you're doing survival mode.
It's a point, yes. But it's not why people play the game.
Okay. But
which makes farming less heavy than a game such as Stardew Valley.
I know when I play Minecraft, I like to farm because I'm in survival mode. I'm not in creative mode. Creative mode is fun if you just want to chill and
how much time would you say you spend farming and compared to like building things or fighting things or exploring land?
Okay.
All the other aspects of the game that are way more fun.
Personally,
yeah.
If I don't have any food in my inventory, I'm screwed because I pretty much cannot survive in the wilderness because I die easy. So the minute I get attacked and I have nothing in my inventory and I can easily go back to my village.
You might have more fun playing in creative mode then, because then you could just build and not have to worry about the food.
Yeah, but that takes the fun out of it though.
Does it?
Yes. I mean, come on, if you really want to play a game, you just want to build something. Yes, creative is there, but with the game, you want to have fun and you want to have a challenge. So creative is not the one that gives you a challenge. Creative gives you something you just want to sit back, relax,
if
and play.
if I'm talking to someone about Stardew Valley, they're going to talk about their farm. If I'm talking to someone about Minecraft, they're going to talk about the building they made that looks like the Harry Potter castle.
Okay, that's a good point. But
yeah, thank you.
but I'm just saying, you're based on buildings. I mean, yes, Minecraft is a building game, but I'm just saying the farming is important for trading, for getting the real items like a diamond pickaxe or stuff you might want to enhance without fishing for it or doing everything else you need to get the supplies to it. Because sometimes the villagers will have that for you. And if you don't have the right resources, you can't get that item that you really want. And farming is one of the key points to get those items.
Okay, I'm gonna say shut up.
I didn't hear a damn thing till you said, just seconds before you said shut up.
I thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure what it was.
I was kind of worried that was somebody's phone. I thought it was somebody's phone.
It was the bill. Nah, it's all right, man. All right, so I want to know. I think I got a question, but I want to know if y'all think it's good. Okay, I'm hearing a lot about game, not the person that you pick. So I want to know, and I think if it would ties into, I want to know.
Sashio covered the person she picked pretty well.
Yeah.
No. I know Sashio did, but I feel like she was attacking more the game and not his person. So I want to know. What the good question be? What crop would you grow? Is that a good question?
Not really.
I would say favorite crop to grow, not what crop would you grow, because
Okay.
I'm not even say everything.
My question would be, what do you think the other person lacks in character?
Okay, there we go. All right.
Like that would be my idea. But
yeah, let's do that.
What the other person lacks in character?
Yeah, what does Steve lack in character? What does Grandpa lack in character? If we're talking characters that are farmers here, what do you think the other person is missing in their character?
Well, if you mind if I go.
Go ahead, you're first.
Okay, all right. I'd say that Steve is not introduced as a farmer when you start Minecraft. They're not like, here is this farmer who you're gonna play. They're like, here's Steve, do what you want. And Grandpa is introduced as a farmer. That's his title. He is a farmer.
Not what I asked, but okay.
You asked what the character lacks. I said Steve is
That's
not
what the
introduced
character
as a
lacked.
farmer.
I'm talking the second part. I didn't ask for that.
Me.
Bro.
It's just sprinkles. It's just sprinkles.
No, it's you both trying to bolster your argument underhandedly.
Okay.
I know how this game is played.
Okay.
I've won.
We all fought this motherfucker.
Okay. So yeah.
So Rob.
What Steve lacks as a farmer?
No, what do you think Grandpa lacks?
Well, Grandpa is strictly a farmer. That's all he does is farm. So I don't know. I've never played Stardew Valley, but I've seen it played in other Twitch streams. And I don't know. You don't even see him in the game, hardly. But I would probably say maybe personality. But I mean, it's kind of hard because you can't say he lacks the skills to farm because he's a farmer. But you don't really play as Grandpa in the game, do you?
You don't play as him, but he appears in a dialogue between other townspeople. He also appears as a ghost and comes back.
No, but he's asking if he's asking if you play as him though.
You don't play as him, but his personality does come out. That's my rebuttal. Is you do see his personality.
No, I didn't ask for a rebuttal, but
yeah, I got you.
This is a debate. Zach ruining the party.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm doing my fucking
Let him
job.
ask her a question. She answered it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rob, see, this is how cutthroat you gotta be.
Break-
Sorry.
Breaking the
Yeah.
law, breaking the law.
Who did that song? No, seriously. Anybody
I
know?
don't- No, I don't know.
Wait,
All
Judas Priest, come on. I would have
Judas
accepted
Priest.
Beavis and Butthead as well.
Well,
Zach, besides that fact, what other facts do you have?
Honestly, I mean, everybody is pretty much on what they can do. I still very confused about why when we're talking about farming character, why the game needing to be solely farming needs to be a thing. That confuses me.
hey, some people just don't want conflict. They just want to relax in game of farming.
Also,
No, I'm saying like why if you can farm in both, what does it matter if one emphasizes it more than the other?
Makes it heavier. The weight is more.
Why would it weigh more?
I'm trying to think of a good analogy.
Why would a
but I
pound
can't right now.
why would a pound of feathers and a pound of lead weigh differently?
What?
question.
I'm saying if it's the same weight, it doesn't really matter to me. It's like it's a pound of feathers and a pound of lead are both a pound. So they're the same weight.
I guess if I may, Zach. If you're playing a game about fighting, you want the fighting components to be great. And that's why you play the game, because the fighting components are great. So the fighting would weigh heavier in a game that's meant to be a fighting game. If you're playing a game about farming, the
whether a
farming
character
elements
is
should
but
be
whether
great.
a character is a good fighter wouldn't factor into me thinking it's a good character or not as a character.
The first time Mustachio actually went after the fact checker.
I love my Stardew Valley. I will fight you.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Pistachio, I'm holding my tongue because I want to strangle Zach right now.
oh, I'm sure. What? I'm being pedantic as possible, and also, like, Dan is a terrible character to play, yet everyone in the Street Fighter universe loves fucking Dan.
Wait on her to say this is awesome. This is a good episode. I've been waiting on Trent to literally strangle
I'm like
really
sitting here
strangle
like,
somebody besides me.
Just keep drinking the Pepsi.
It's good not to be strangled. All right, so speaking of that, Mustachio, who's gonna go first? Trent, who you thought won?
Clearly my answer is Mustachio because first off, if you pick Steve for farming, that just sounds stupid. Sorry, I thought that the moment the answer came up, I can think of 1,000 games with farmers, including RPGs with actual farmers in them. I wanted to pick Steve. Mostly because actually he's terrible at farming. Did you know there once was a bug in Minecraft that if you accidentally jumped on a crop plot, it destroyed your farm?
Yeah, but
It's
that was the bug in the game,
no.
not necessarily that he was
it
a
gets
bad
worse.
farmer.
That's not all. And you fell through the block.
Again, a bug in the game and not a fault of him being a
No,
bad farmer.
at first it was a feature. That was on purpose at first. They only fixed it after everybody started complaining.
All right, cool. Owl.
Rob, again, this would have been the answer to my question as well. Like I would have given a lot different arguments than you had, but Mustachio is a little bit more seasoned at this, and she's killing you here. So
I know.
I
know.
I have to give her the point, but honestly, Steve from Minecraft would have been my answer as well.
Zach.
See, I'm not here.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna pick Steve, and it's very simple. I've seen Steve farm. I haven't seen Grandpa farm.
Exactly, and that was the whole thing. Is he didn't come up with the argument?
He didn't come up with that argument. I agree.
No, but it all got bogged down with talking about one game being about farming and one game not being only about farming.
You never, like, even when Grandpa gives you the plot of land, there's no like, you have to build the farm from scratch. He doesn't give you the plot of land, and he's like, "This is my farm. Take care of it." Like,
if anything, doesn't that make him a terrible farmer? If that's what the land looks like.
He's been dead for a couple of months
Steve
when you get the farm.
Can punch straight
Just
through
saying.
with
If that's how fast your farm goes down the tubes, that's
Oh
pretty
no,
sad.
seriously, stuff regrows within days on certain.
It does, but I mean, but as bad as that farm looks.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go before Trink strangles the shit out of you. I'm also going to pick Mustachio. Rob, I admit that it was an intriguing answer, and I agree with what Owl said. If you argued those points, trying to fight against her, like, yeah, but that farm did not look good before you took it over. So, and plus, as an added bonus, like Zach said, if you would have like just shut her up and say, "Do you see him farm?" Because that's the point.
Yeah,
Do you see
that's
him farm?
I think Zach was trying to get you to go down that road with that.
Yeah, we were all
question.
we
Well,
were
it's-
trying to help you out. Like,
You see, and it's funny because when he mentioned that, at one point I did say, of course, it was way before the argument. I was like, "Wait, you don't even play as Grandpa.
yeah,
This is
if
Grandpa
you
in the
argued
game."
that a little bit, went on that tangent, I think Mustachio would have backed up in the corner and would have figured like, "Oh shit, yeah."
I would have started lying, Mac. I would
I
have
know,
started
and then
lying.
we would have got you.
But also, you didn't say you had to play the character.
That's true.
True, but we don't see him farm though. We don't see him farm. We just know that, you know.
He's a
Also,
farmer.
also part of my chip on my shoulder. I think honestly, in that game, Grandpa's an asshole.
Yeah,
Why do you have to
he has a
take
horrible
care of his
personality.
farm? Like, he just gives you.
Owl gets it. Why do you have to take care of his farm? Why is he coming back and judging me all the
He
time?
didn't have to
Why?
take
He
care of his
give you
farm.
any money to start this farm?
Exactly.
Yes.
He gave you a starting plot and then says, "Oh, I'm going to judge you as a ghost for the rest of your goddamn life." Yeah, that's a real ace of a farmer there.
Oh, are having this is fun. So Trink, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you want to strangle him? How bad do you want to strangle Zach right now?
Piano.
Huh?
Piano wire.
Whoa.
You would be
Damn,
better. You would be probably better off using something thicker for your hands, because otherwise you cut your own hands.
That's fine.
Sure, I get.
How she injures her hand.
She's like, "Die, motherfucker!"
Look, if someone's gonna strangle me, they better fucking do it right.
I can see it now. Trink's like, "Die, motherfucker! Die! Die! Ah, shit! It hurts."
It's like I'm bleeding. It's fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's
least
what good leather gloves are for.
Make sure you use the OJ gloves. Oh,
Oh my god.
Wow.
Clearly, those are some really good gloves, evidently, right?
yeah, right. They don't fit.
Oh God.
You think I can find the brand online?
Oh shit! Oh no shit! Damn.
Be like 3 sizes too big for my tiny hands.
Damn it! I was like, damn.
It fit 2 other hands in there.
As soon as you put that glove on, they're like, fuck! We can't get them. All right, guys.
I guess I think you'd probably be better off using a garrote and a cord. Would probably be the best way to do it. You make a handle on there and pull that
Or
way.
just get a survival saw.
That could
Could do
work.
like Jason.
The problem with a survival saw is there will be a lot of blood to clean up later.
You could do like
it's
do
fine.
like Friday the 13th.
I bleed a lot.
Wrap his head in carrot wire and just and just twist it up and just crunch his head like
Oh
that.
my god! Next for the next show, murder tips.
We get them from
Wow.
We'll also tell you how to properly dispose of
I literally had a subscription to Serial Killer Magazine at one point. I
Damn
could
it,
go for days.
Zach.
Guys, this is all admissible in court. This is all evidence.
Oh, they know. They know.
It's fine. Like I said,
We
we'll
have
just do a
this
whole
on
show
you.
on how to kill people and dispose of human
God.
remains.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Like
That'd be a good Halloween episode.
I can see a lawyer right now coming at Zach like,
I mean, I hung around a guy who used to actually paint serial killers onto like saw blades. So I mean,
Wait, could we do one of those shows kind of like that grave robbing for dummies?
Question: are we going profitable or just for fun?
This should
Are you
be
going for the love of the game here?
podcast, like a
for
Halloween
fun.
podcast for us, just to like, ooh, Mac, Halloween podcast.
I'm telling you, we got great ideas.
Halloween podcast.
Halloween.
Turn all this rage we get towards each other into something stupid.
Yeah, that's what we do. Also make sure you guys go watch the GF1 podcast coming out this Saturday, people. Sorry.
Woo.
Yeah, woo. All right, so so as that said, Sasha Stanley gets the point. She got 2. What they're saying in the chat.
I think everybody was just arguing
Oh,
about farming.
But then we have done our job.
Farming.
yeah. Look,
Chaos.
I think I suggested Luigi because fuck Mario.
Oh yeah.
What fucking game are you?
There was a Mario
really
farming
no.
game, and I don't think it had Luigi.
No, it did have Luigi. Damn it. Mario RPG did have Luigi.
I've
there
never
was just a
in my
This is
life
why-
would
this is why I
attribute
said fuck.
fucking Luigi to fucking a farmer. Like, what planet are you
Look,
from?
Luigi does all the shit. Mario don't do nothing.
No, but Luigi literally handles shit as a plumber. He's a plumber.
Well, that's true. That's true.
At best he'd be a gardener.
Evidently, there was
man.
one something in one of them. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know the name of the people from the Harvest Moon series that was said that.
No, there were so many different farmers in that series.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah, I thought you were Rob. I thought you were gonna come at me with a Harvest Moon.
You might have won then.
You
Yeah.
might have won that. Grandpa,
There's quite a few farmers, not even the character you play in Harvest Moon alone.
Yeah.
He picks up everything.
I would have been so
Even
stumped.
I would have picked the old woman in my time in Portania, the old farmer. She's scary. Little old white little lady in the rocking chair. She would have kicked your ass.
Yes,
sure
yes,
it's
man. That is correct. Yes.
you know, you were
Yes,
I do want to point out you were talking about building not being part of it. You do need like barns and stuff for cattle, and like you do need to build these things. I mean, if you told the Amish, oh, you're not farmers because you're builders, that makes no fucking sense.
But you don't build the buildings. Actually, you pay somebody else to build the buildings in Stardew Valley.
No, but not in Steve. Not in, no.
Steve was the one who was building all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just passionate
All
about
right.
that one. Next question.
All right, question.
The answer: fuck farmers.
Yeah. See, I'm not a huge fan of farming games, so that was like, I know I'm gonna lose this one.
All right. So, question number 3. Zach, you want to read this one? I think you're proud of this one.
Not particularly, because I'm not sure if you'll get it. Which developer, not publisher, has the worst track record from 2000 to 2010?
All right. Rob?
I'll have to say my answer was Activision Blizzard.
All right. Sasha?
And I said Sonic Team.
All right, cool. All
Because
right.
Team Sonic is something else, Mac.
What's the
It
difference
is.
between Team Sonic and Sonic Team?
Do we want to know what?
No.
It's gonna be something stupid.
Well, no, because there's Team Sonic Racing, but that's not Sonic Team.
Oh.
Sonic Team is
Oh.
the team itself.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Good
My bad.
Lord.
That's all I was saying.
Sorry. Yeah. All right, so Rob, you gotta get on it, man. Tell us why this sucks.
Right, so Activision, before they became Activision Blizzard, did have a pretty bad track record with some of the Call of Duty games, the Tony Hawk games. I mean, yeah, they had Doom and Wolfenstein and all that other great stuff, but then they had the Tony Hawk series, which some was great, some was terrible. Got, I mean, Barbie, Marvel is another good one, but I mean, they had the good games, and then the tracker just kind of went down scales. I stopped playing Call of Duty after Black Ops, but because to me, the Call of Duty games are just all the same. It's just a different setting. Tony Hawk games, I think after the second one, I just couldn't. Like, it just they are pretty much the same, or they try different routes to try to boost up the games with the Wii version of it, with the shred and with the whole skateboard, which really flopped. They made some of the Shrek games, which Shrek. I mean, how can you do Shrek? They had a few sports games, which I'm not a big fan of sports, but I know some of them wasn't great. Paint My Ride. I mean, I played it. Garbage. It's just they got the good games and they got the terrible games that they developed it, and it's like, wow, why are you digging yourself in a hole, Activision? And then I think after 2010, when they joined forces and actually became with Blizzard, I think they improved them, and back in after 2010. But before 2010, I don't know, they just to me wasn't one of my favorite developers to really. I preferred games like from Sega or Nintendo or any of that stuff. So yeah, I think that would just have to be the point. I mean, they did make a lot of the Barbies, the Shrek, some like Dancing with the Stars. And I'm done because I'm pretty sure I'm close to time.
All right, Mustachio. Tell us why Sonic Team is the worst company from that time span.
Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on a couple different games that were released between 2000 and 2010. And I just want to read some of the reviews that I found online today. One about Sonic the Hedgehog, released in 2006, is it was a critical failure. Reviewers criticized its loading times, camera system, story, voice acting, glitches, and controls. Rise of Lyrica, reviewers found it confusing story, frame rate tanks during gameplay. Night into Dreams HD is too brutally difficult to overcome nostalgia. Night into Dreams HD is a faithful, enhanced upgrade of a beloved title from 32-bit Sega Saturn console. Yet in the same review, in the same paragraph, it's also described as frustrating, brutally difficult, repetitious experience that might not meet the standards of many modern games. This is in the 2000s. This is when games should know what they're doing. I want to look back at Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. It was released in 2006 and then removed from sale by 2010. And that game itself, I have played and I've experienced firsthand falling through floors and finishing levels with times of 9 seconds. Flying characters, glitches where you teleport out of vehicles when you're supposed to complete levels in a vehicle. And the game itself has become a meme. I don't know who said it, but someone said once it has become a meme, it has lost all credibility. Every single game from 2000 to 2010 that has been released by Sonic Team has had these glitches, terrible frame rate, terrible controls, and are just impossibly unplayable and don't fit the standards of that time period for game quality. Let's see, loses credibility. Oh, and then there's the whole thing about Sonic falling in love with a human girl, and that's kind of creepy. So let's throw that in there. Anyways, that's all I got.
All right, I'm going to go to this next page, and once I ring the bell, you may start. Are you guys ready? Remember, Rob, you cutthroat.
Go for the jugular.
And don't give up, even if you feel like she's winning. You go down swinging.
Fly your ass off. Don't be scared of her.
Twerk to win.
Just win, baby. All right.
Oh, so you mentioned some of the games that you don't play just because you don't like them, but are you really going to say there aren't fans behind Call of Duty games?
Oh, there is a lot of fans behind Call of Duty fans.
Yeah, like why would you say those are fails?
I'm not saying they're complete fails. I'm just saying like most of the Call of Duty games to me are just the same game, the same controls. They look the same. They're just like any other game that's based off of that stuff. They just add features to it and different guns, different storyline, and just slap a title on it.
I think it's funny that that's your argument because your answer to our first question was a Mario game, which is the same in every game too. But anyways, Call of Duty is not a bad game. Also, Doom 2 was also released by those creators. Would you say Doom 2 was a failure of a game? I'm looking at the list of games right now. They released so many games and so many really well-reviewed games, including Wolfenstein. Let's see. Yeah, Wolfenstein's one of the popular ones that I know.
Wolfenstein was a popular one, yes.
Yeah, Wolfenstein. Yeah.
So
but you're saying as a developer altogether,
you're focusing on the good games.
Yeah, of course, because the whole question is about as a whole. Why is your developer such a fail for that time span? And I'm saying it's your developer is not a fail just because a couple games might have fallen flat. In fact, I know a lot of people who still like to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Okay. Have you seen the list that Activision has released on GameWise? I ain't talking about Wolfenstein Doom or, I did mention Tony Hawk because the Shred and the Underground and all that other attempts that they had. But I mean, you've got games like 007, Quantum of Solon, you've got Madagascar games, you got Ventilini 8.
Yeah, but do you see the amount
on the Dreamcast?
Do you see the amount of games this team put together in just 10 years? And like over 60% of those games are actually playable, good games with good graphics, good storyline. And yeah, every single developer is going to have some flops, but to say that they are the worst in that time span is a little bit much.
Some flops.
Yeah, some. I'm looking at
there's
hundreds
a
of
lot
games
of
now.
flops that
I'm looking
Activision
at hundreds
had.
of games that are
hundreds
playable.
of games. Okay, that are playable, but there's also a lot of
and
games
enjoyable
that isn't playable. I mean, come on.
Have any of your games become a meme?
Now you're judging off of memes. Come on.
Well, what I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog has become a meme because of how terrible those games were that were released between 2000 and 2010. There are a lot of problems and a lot of angry people. They tried to bring Sonic back as like a comeback thing, and they rushed development, and that's why the Sonic team flopped from 2000 to 2010.
But they had some successful games after all that. So yeah, they was the worst in that time frame.
But we're talking about 2000 to 2010. That's the question.
Gotcha. Okay. 2000 to 2010.
Yeah, that's our focus. Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, I've got, on the Wii, I got Pimp My Ride, which I've played, and it was not fun whatsoever. I mean, who would want to play Pimp My Ride? There was more than one Pimp My Ride that I had in that time frame. Got Hot Wheels, Soldier of Fortune.
So you're subjective. This is all subjective.
What do you mean subjective?
These are just your opinions.
Okay. Everyone has their opinions. Everybody's opinion is different.
Yeah.
But to me, you're looking at
not enjoying a game and a game glitching out are two different things. Okay, I don't like Call of Duty, but it's playable and a lot of people do. But I'm not a first-person shooter enjoyer. Am I going to say Call of Duty is a bad game? No.
Yeah, but you were saying how the review on Nights into Dreams.
I was
Personally,
reading reviews from all of the games. I wasn't
I
reading only
liked-
about Nights into Dreams.
I liked Nights into Dreams. I like Panzer Dragon, no matter how bad the reviews was on that game and how
Because of the
horrible
nostalgia.
some. I am a old school player. So I
Yes,
played
but-
those games back in Saturn days, Dreamcast days, and I enjoyed those games.
Reviewers said that the only thing that those games had
Okay.
to offer was nostalgia. Playability was impossible.
Well, I don't judge my games off reviews. I'm sorry,
Shut up.
but to me, reviews
Time's up.
are horrible.
Time's up. Sorry.
Curious what the chat wants.
Anybody?
I have some
Question.
pretty immediate fact checks.
Yay.
Why do you guys think Doom was made by Activision?
It's on the list.
It's on the list.
It was developed by id.
Id Software. I was about to say I could have sworn it was.
It was ID Software, yes.
Yeah.
Id, the not
Activision.
yeah, no, it was one of the earliest indie successes, both Dooms.
Yeah, I was looking that up. I was like, wait.
Also, it was in 1995. Also, Rise of Lyric did not come out before it came out way later. So,
well, damn.
sorry, but I just wanted to put those out there because I'm looking at the list and I'm like, what are you talking about?
I
So,
was sitting there thinking the same thing. I was sitting there thinking the same thing, Zach. I was like, wait, I thought those two games were id, not Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was id.
yeah, Wolfenstein is also id, now owned by Bethesda and made by Machine Games.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn that. So yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you go to a lot of the list of Activision games, Doom and Wolfenstein is credited on there for consoles, I think.
Yeah, that's for publishing, not developing.
Yeah.
So they didn't actually lay hands on it. They just gave them the money.
All right. So anybody got a question? Zach?
No.
Owl? You said something?
Ah,
Trank?
I have a loaded one. You want me to use it?
Go for it.
Oh,
Go
man.
for it.
Fire
Treatment of
away.
employees.
Oh, I didn't look
Oh.
at treatment employees at all. Treatment.
No. I know Activision is having an issue right now with their employees because of a whole Blizzard issue.
No,
with-
it's not Blizzard.
Was it? I thought it was Blizzard that had the issue.
Honestly, this question could
Oh.
actually go either way.
Yeah.
Since Sega is
Because-
kind of partially owned by the Yakuza.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Zach, you giving her bullets.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, but I know that at least Blizzard's having an issue right now with mistreating their employees, and I'm pretty sure Activision had their side of it too.
Remember, you were talking about ActBlizz. That is both companies. When you
Mhm.
are
Right.
talking about, you have to cover both sides.
Yes, the mistreatment of employees. They have mistreated their employees. As a matter of fact, there is a ongoing protest and a whole strike from the employees because for some reason Blizzard does not like females as leadership.
That's not it. That's not the only thing.
I think that's what I
Should I
kind of.
find the fact check of that, Zach?
I think it's more what did they call it? The office crawl?
Yeah.
It's also the woman who committed suicide after
Suicide,
being sexually
I-
assaulted by her boss.
I know there's like this is literally like a
Oh, and there's a new
20-hour
lawsuit.
documentary probably.
They're now being sued for breach of employees' rights.
Oh, I know the
Shutting them up for talking about breaches of employees' rights.
yeah the
Yeah.
SEC in California I know is like barely starting to get a handle on the investigation. Like it's
I'm sure probably Team Sonic or Sonic Team. Sorry. Why does it? I just want to say that the other way around. I guarantee you they
Pistachio.
have stuff. Give me a second and I will look.
Pistachio.
Oh, I can tell you right now, the making of Sonic 06. The leader left it with one guy, and then they split it, and they basically just had a few guys working on it.
Yeah, they walked out.
It was a disaster, and they overworked the crap out of them. And that's just for that one. Because like there's a reason that the creator's not there anymore.
So they did a walkout.
So anything else?
Oh, okay. Nope, that's recent. Hold on. I found one recently where they asked 650 employees to voluntarily retire.
Oh wow.
No, you're firing them. Don't lie.
All right.
Man.
Anything
What's
else?
the name? What's the term for when you literally work your employee to death?
Slavery?
There's like a
slave
literal
driving?
term for it.
Slave driving.
No,
Yeah.
there's like a Japanese like actual thing where that has happened where they will literally have people die in the office.
One, you're gonna put slavery.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slave driver.
Yes, slavery.
Right?
Master.
He's like, I know what that is.
Yeah, I definitely know what that is. This slavery. Slaver. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
there's
next
also the
question.
whole thing with the,
Karoshi. It's literal death by overwork.
Ah.
Karoshi?
Started in started becoming known in 1973.
It became
So,
popular in
Karoshi,
1973.
Well, no, that's when it first
All
started
the-
being studied.
It's all the rage.
Actually, yes, that's kind of the problem. You're not wrong. That's the problem.
God,
So,
that's a thing.
yep,
Yeah.
over like Karoshi, literal, because it had mostly heart attacks due to stress and starvation.
Do you have workers that you're
Yes.
afraid to fire?
And
Try
then
Karoshi.
there's Karoshiatsu, which is the suicide version of it. So you have both the overwork to death and then the kill yourself literally because you can't stand anymore. Holy.
Good Lord.
Oh.
Well, that got dark. So
Let's
anybody?
talk
Yeah,
about
it
our
did.
mental health.
You talk about Japanese work culture, it's gonna get dark real quick.
Yes.
I mean, we could start talking about China.
yes.
Let's not. Okay, so anything else on from session? Because I'm gonna go. What is that?
You're gonna-
More fact check.
And possibly throw up.
Nope.
All right, Zach, you got any more facts, man?
I mean, I have a lot of facts, but I'm not sure if any of them are relevant now.
All right, cool. All right, so they're not relevant. We don't care about them. Okay, so yeah,
This
Al,
one's-
who
this
you
one's a
thought
tricky
won?
one.
I mean, I feel like Mustachio is running away with this competition. I think I saw my gosh, Gamer Grumps played the 2006 Sonic, was in their like most raged out moments because it was like unbelievably playable of them just glitching the fuck out of everything, and it was in their like shit that I watch in the background, and all I could hear is them screaming because it's like rage inducing, and it's become a meme. I know the game.
So you're going with Session?
Yeah.
I'm surprisingly going to go with Rob, and here's why. For me, just because it becomes a meme, does that make the game bad? Maybe, look, people are still playing the fucking game and people know the game. The gaming company is making fucking money off of it. So that doesn't really haunt me a little bit. Rob literally just gave me 3 games. I have never heard of any of those fucking games. I don't even know about Pimp My Ride. I do know about Sonic 06. We do know about that fucking game, for better or worse. And we do know the games that you named. Rob named games that I don't even know what the fuck they are. I'm ignoring I know we're not supposed to ignore the business side of everything, which is understandable, but the games he named, I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? Those games are terrible. And the fact that you tried to talk about id Software games, really, you went for those games, literally, and they're not even a part of the fucking equation, literally just hurt because I know your games, etc. I don't know what Rob games are if we take away the id Software games, which are not part of their system and part, to me, Rob wins because I know your games. I don't know what Rob games are, so he gets my point. Zach?
I'm just thinking about with Sonic Team, a lot of their problems are definitely, I guess, internal and not like systemic, I don't think. Also, it's like you mentioned a lot of stuff that was outside of those ranges of time, you know? Like but I mean that, and I'm gonna be honest, Activision Blizzard just has a lot more shovelware to its name. Like Sonic Team, while it produces bad, doesn't mean it's always going to produce bad. When you see some of the stuff that Activision Blizzard was putting out, you're like, yeah, no, that's going to be terrible just on name alone. That didn't really happen with Sonic Team. You know?
Right.
So yeah, I remember with Activision Blizzard on that.
All right, not Mustachio. Trent, you got the last vote. Are you going?
I'm going with Act Blizz, and not just because of the stuff that's happening right now. I do have to agree. Sonic, I loved a lot of what people consider terrible Sonic games. They're bad, but they're still weirdly good.
Oh, I beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Glitches.
Listen,
I did it too.
When we were like bad Sonic games, it was like, there was Shadow the Hedgehog. I still kind of liked it. It was horrible, but you still played it and all of it.
Yeah.
They had credibility to lose. Activision Blizzard never had the credibility.
That's the thing,
No,
yeah.
And the thing is, actually, I did see that Pip My Ride. You know where I saw it? In the dollar bin at GameStop. That should tell you something. When GameStop's like, we don't even want to make money off this. Please just take it.
Yeah.
There was like 20 of them in there.
Yeah, I want to review it now.
I only remember it because of the cover art, because it was really bright and vibrant. And I would think it'd be a different game, and then I'd grab it out of like the abyss of the pit of cheap games, and it'd just be the same thing over and over again. And for some reason, my brain never once registered it's gonna be the same damn thing. I just went, ooh, shiny. And that was sad.
Also, Knights, I would say also Knights just having nostalgia value is more value than half the crap I can think about with Activision Blizzard. That's still more value.
They were pulling properties for anything at one point in time and hoping it would stick to the board, and it was not a good business model, that's for sure.
Right. So Rob, you surviving right now, so that's a good one. Skinny, well, yeah, you survived that one. Stasha, I admit, it sounded bad.
So, does anyone want to read the reviews for the latest Sonic, the latest thing by Yuji Naka?
Anyone? I was about to say, or you could just go read everything everybody's saying right now about Warzone.
All right.
That's a mess.
What they're saying in the chat, people?
Oh, they were talking about the Kuroshi culture, and Spacey was like, that's how you get weird translations like, I will kill you until you are dead.
All right. All right, guys, sadly, we got to go to the last and final question.
Why have they not released Panzer Dragoon Saga for like Steam or something? God damn it!
I loved that game. I don't know.
Killed Mustachio.
Well, I think she had to go do something, but I loved Nights into Dreams, and I loved the Panzer Dragons, and I don't care what the review says about any of those games.
Well, it's so hard to emulate the whatever the Saturn was.
Yeah,
it's probably one of the more unique systems that exists.
It's I don't know. I enjoy those games, and I'm not a review type of guy. I don't care what review people says about the games. I'll still play them.
And we're making good with time, people. We're doing a good job. All right. We're doing doing a good job tonight, guys. All right, so the final question of the night is, and I will read this one myself because I have pictures.
Of course you do.
Oh no. I forgot we had a picture one.
What game character could replace Krantos in the next God of War? So we're thinking, so guys, we do know that that Ragnarok is coming out, and knowing him, Krantos is probably gonna die. So what game character should take his spot? And this time we're gonna start with Rob.
Wait, why would Kratos die?
I don't know. Just go with it, damn it.
Yeah.
Like Ragnarok is the death of all the Norse gods, and he's not a Norse god.
Can we just say,
So I have no idea what you're talking about.
Zach, come on. I don't give a fuck. Just we gotta kill
Just
him.
go with it.
Go
Just
with
humor
it.
Mac for 5 seconds.
All right, guys.
That's what they said when I took this job. Just humor back for 5 seconds. And I'm here several years later.
All right. So I already like one of the answers in the chat. So Rob, what is your answer?
Bayonetta.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yes.
Permission.
God, no.
Yes.
Hip slip.
Listen, I was facing you right now.
With this. Even the
That looks
chat
weird.
Is not okay with this.
That looks weird.
Tracy, you literally saying I'm not okay with this graphic.
All right, Mustachio.
Oh, here's
Raiden
another one.
from Mortal Kombat.
Well, that ruined my night.
I don't think so, Zach. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Actually,
Why is this next?
Oh.
not bad. I don't get what y'all
That one
saying.
actually looks legit. Come
He has a
on.
giraffe neck though.
Honestly, I've always hated Raiden's newer look. He's like literal like baby face. It's really creepy.
And a giraffe
I
neck,
could've had
evidently.
one for Mortal Kombat.
No,
Oh my god.
I was trying to figure out which Raiden that she was asking because there's Raiden for Mortal Kombat and there's Raiden for Metal Gear Solid series. So I was like, which one was
Mortal
it?
Kombat.
Look, only freaks like me know who that one is.
Yeah, for Metal Gear Solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will defend 2 for way longer than anyone ever wants to hear.
You don't even. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Time out. You played 2. You
Yes.
played Zach. I'm about to strangle you. You
Oh my
played
God.
2.
Yes,
Okay.
I like 2.
If you guys haven't been checking out the chat, it is going off.
Look, that game was ahead of its time.
Raiden's hitting the gym.
Oh my god.
That's why we do these. That's why I do the pictures. This is why we do this. All right.
We need to
my-
take Mac's subscription for Photoshop away.
No, damn it.
Oh, you really think he has Photoshop?
No.
That's paint if I ever saw it.
It's art.
Ma-
damn it.
Max, do you need paint? Do you need
He drew-
Photoshop? I can give you Photoshop. Should we all
I don't
pitch in and
have
get you
Photoshop.
paint tool
I
size?
just cut off and put it on there. Yeah, it's awesome. I think that was the look. Riding is a damn good job. I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
So I hear Mac needs Photoshop. Got it.
Okay, no.
No,
Just
Mac
draw-
doesn't need
draw them with-
Photoshop.
Draw them with
Mac does
crayons
not need
next time.
Photoshop.
It will
Giving
look
Mac
worse.
Photoshop.
Oh,
It
Trink-
will look worse
Trink,
if I
I
get
will, I will
Photoshop.
ban you. Please do not give this man more ammo. No,
Give me all the photos.
Matt, king of the cursed images.
Man.
Awesome. I love doing this. All right, so Rob, tell us why Bayonetta should be Krantos.
So Bayonetta is one of two surviving Newborn witches, being the child of a witch in the Limbo stage. Now, she has all kinds of weapons and abilities and spells, and I mean, she has guns on her feet, and she is so flexible because how she uses some of her powers and how she shoots those guns and spells, she can upgrade. You can upgrade her. She can upgrade her skills. She can have even swords on her feet and have guns shooting them. So she has multiple ways that she can attack, and she has special abilities that is like power attacks that really can give a good punch. Once she gets up to that level to be able to do a attack, and I'm not saying just a itty bitty fist. I'm talking about like when she attacks, it's a big old foot that just swoops and just attacks the enemy with a big, huge, strong attack. She does have abilities to have more health. Like I said, with the weapons, the magic spells alone is amazing. And she's just a witch. It's pretty much, I think, would be awesome to replace him in the God of War world universe. Just because I know, I mean, yeah, if it killed her, it can be killed, but I think she's a really hard one to kill. And when she's not, she's having fun. She's leisurely around. She's shopping. You know, she's got an awesome, backup, awesome team, awesome ability to go into different worlds with different type of portals that she can go through. And she gets into her little bar shop area, and I forget what the character's name is that just can offer upgrade spells, and she can learn new stuff, get new weapons, learn techniques. She's a hard one to beat. I mean, the fact that she can also fly, she has the ability to fly with certain spells that she has, where she can fly, she can glide. So even if there was a space that's far away and she can't do a basic jump, she can just spread those wings and just fly over there to get to from one spot to another if she has to. So she does have the ability to fly if she really needed to get somewhere.
Okay.
That would be my reasoning.
Sasha.
I chose Raiden again from Mortal Kombat, and there's a couple reasons why. First of all, Raiden, Kratos is Zeus's son, which we find out in the game. That being said, I thought Raiden would be an appropriate replacement, considering Raiden has this power with electricity, and a lot of his powers stem from that. So first of all, we have that parallel. Another parallel we have are in character and personality traits. For instance, Kratos has this ultimate desire to always be victorious, which is why he sells his soul to Ares. He sells his soul, like gives his soul to Ares, because he's so distraught about losing, and he's in this battle with like the battle with the I'm going to call them barbarians, but I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, where he's about to die and he sells his soul because he wants to win so bad. Raiden is the same in that he gave up his soul, or not his soul, his immortality, in order to compete in the games, the Mortal Kombat games, when he's not able to anymore. So this desire to win is also something that they parallel. Kratos is a godlike character, meaning that he dies and can die, but then ultimately keeps coming back to life or appearing in different realms. Raiden also is able to die and appear in different realms. And when you're thinking about a parallel to replace Kratos, you need a godlike character. You can't have a character that will just like die and be dead, because like that's something I struggled with when trying to find a replacement. Is Kratos is so like immortal. Like he's although he's not immortal, he has those characteristics still of godlike characters. And Raiden also has these characteristics of godlike characters. Raiden is a symbol of like justice and Kratos. It's revealed that he gets his power and strength from hope, which are also very similar. So not only do these two characters have very similar styles and story arcs, but they also have a lot of different traits and personalities, which would make them really interchangeable. Let's see. Oh yeah, Kratos stabs himself at the end of the game because he doesn't trust the Earth to be protected by the gods. And Raiden also returns in this new corrupted form, also like not trusting in the Earth realm people to take care of Earth. So they also have that parallel. Like, so they have tons and tons of similarities in common, trust, power, and personality wise. So Raiden eventually begins shifting, degrading to the levels of his enemies, and Kratos does terrible things after selling his soul to Ares, also degrading himself to the levels of his enemies. So if you just keep looking and looking, these are just surface level things, but it goes way deeper than that, and that makes Raiden a perfect match to replace Kratos in the God of War.
Okay. All right. Do we let him grudge, or we just
vote?
Damn.
I've got dinner on the stove. I'm so hungry.
Oh,
Same here, but
I'll fight you.
no, I think we need to let him grudge because I don't think we can judge this.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to time. You may
fight.
You may start. You may go when I ring the bell. You may whenever you're ready. Starting now.
It's really cool that you like Bayonet can use guns on her feet or whatever, but like there's gods you're fighting, and guns are not going to defeat gods. And you already claimed yourself that Bayonet can die. What makes you think that Bayonet's gonna hold even a candle to the people that Kratos is fighting?
okay. For one thing, she is a witch, and I forgot to mention that.
So she got some powers and spells she can upgrade, and she got guns on her feet.
Okay, but she's at least 500 years old.
So gods are more than 500 years old. Raiden is eons and eons old.
Well,
he has been protecting the Earth for
Raiden is a god of thunder, yes. So has Bayonetta. Bayonetta protected things too, and she has just about the same attitude as everyone else has. I mean, she has that shopping, that fun-loving attitude when she's not.
Yeah, but Kratos does not have a fun-loving attitude, and that's who we're trying to replace.
Busy fighting.
Yeah, well, that's who the character.
Fighting and protecting.
I'm sorry to break your bubble, but like the person we're trying to replace as a game character isn't fun-loving. He's a stinking murderous killer. He sold his soul to the god of war. So he sold his character to the god of war. Okay. I'm Kratos.
All right. But
I'm a witch.
But Bayonetta can get serious when it comes to fighting. I mean,
can get there, but
she doesn't need to be all prancy around with a little, having someone else carry her bags to the car and driving her wherever she wants to go.
But she's not an appropriate replacement for a god of war.
So you're trying to find someone who matches Kaios to the T.
Well, isn't that the question? Which is
fine and dandy. But
aren't we trying to replace him in a game? Yeah. So why would we choose someone fun-loving when we're trying to replace us like a soldier?
Yeah, but you're trying to replace him with the same type of values as Kaios. I mean, anybody can replace Kaios if they're bad. If they're
you could put stuff. You could put Ash Ketchum in Kratos' place. It doesn't make it work.
If you wanted to do it, you can put Ash from Evil Dead in there. I mean, anyone can replace him.
Yeah, but your argument for Bayonet replacing him doesn't make sense. It's just a cool character who can fight. She wouldn't fit in.
Yeah, she would.
How so?
She would fit in because
we're fighting gods.
Dude, okay.
She's a person. She's a witch. We're fighting gods.
So
you need godlike qualities to fit in a godlike game.
She cannot fight the gods. So you're saying she's not good at fighting the gods?
Yes, I'm saying she cannot fight the gods. I'm saying that you admitted that she can die, and she is very human, and she is very mortal.
She might be very human and very immortal, but she's also got some immortal tense to it because if she's a
She
totally
can't be
1%,
immortal and
if she's
also able to
100%
be killed.
human, then why is she so like 500 years old? Most humans live to be about 80, 90 years old. So obviously she's not 100% human.
That doesn't make her godlike.
Okay. If Kratous is godlike, then how can he die? And why would we find a replacement for him in the first place if he is
Zeus's
immortal?
He's Zeus's son, and he has already shown himself to be able to be brought back, appear in different realms, and defeat other gods. That's already proven.
Okay. But
Bayonet can't. That's not part of her arc.
So you're basing Bayonetta's fact that she is not a god. Is that what you're
it's not
telling me?
appropriate. She's
Does it
not a
have
god,
to-
but I'm
does-
saying
okay.
it's not appropriate to put her in
Does
a
it
god.
have to be appropriate?
Yes, because that's the whole point of the question. It does have to be. It has to work. It has to work on some
I
level.
don't think it has to work. It doesn't matter. You can be God or no God. You can
The
you can
Tetris L
easily
block
be
could
in the-
replace
in the
Kratos.
mortal.
Apparently, to you, if anybody can replace him, let's just put the Tetris L block in. Look, that's not appropriate either.
It doesn't have to make
work.
sense. It doesn't have to be appropriate.
So you're saying she's a good
Just saying-
replacement just because you say so?
I'm just saying that she has good fighting qualities.
Lots
fact
of
that
lots of
she
characters have
all-
good
okay,
fighting
Okay,
qualities.
you just base it on just the swords, the weapons, and the guns. She has other characteristics besides the weapons on her feet and on her hands.
Then talk about them.
She has magical spells. She can fly if she needs to go somewhere, and she can go in different realms. She's done it in many times in all the games.
Thumbs up. All right.
All right, last round.
All right, guys. Anybody got a question? Also, I want to say Tetris L block. Yeah. That's Krantos. That would be awesome. I would love to see
I
that.
don't know. I still want to see Ash be Kratos.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah.
She would cry the entire time, I feel like.
Boy, hey, boy. Hey, boy, come here.
No, Ash would treat him like Pikachu. It would be worse.
Oh, yeah. Pikachu, come here.
What is the ruling on the whole demigod versus god thing here?
What is happening?
So
What was that?
someone in chat did make a point about
What?
Bayonetta.
Where?
No, what was that?
What was that
Let's see.
sound?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure Bayonetta kills a god in her game anyways.
Yeah, hold on. No, seriously, who made that sound?
That was Zach.
Zach, what the hell?
Recognize
He's
that
the-
anywhere.
Zach, you're frozen to me.
Yeah, he's frozen.
I am?
All you see
No.
is his thing go up and down.
Oh, Zach
Zach
is
was
frozen.
okay. There, he's back now.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about
I mean,
me.
it was a good way to get away with being lazy.
All right, so anybody got a question? Besides the Tetris L block, which damn, that's a good answer. That is a fucking good answer. I mean, that is I think that's
That killed me. That killed me.
No, I still want to see Ash. I'd pay for that movie. I mean,
like you hear Pikachu, yeah, it's Pikachu probably like Pika. Yeah, okay, all right.
and the entire answer to fighting other gods is just throwing Pikachu at them. Literally.
Which technically he did because he did fight a couple of the like legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
But no, I literally want him just to pick Pikachu up and Hulk him.
Just yeet him
died.
out.
I got a
His face even says Trace just wants Ash to die.
Zeus is blasting off again.
He hold his hand out
Oh
and
my
he just
God.
flies to him. There is a mod probably somewhere out there where Pikachu's getting thrown around and he's just so like he holds Pikachu by the tail.
Use him like a boomerang.
Oh my god, I want to see that. Now I want to see that too. But yeah, the Tetris L block, I still got that in my mind. Like that would be fun to see too. He wouldn't be talking; it'd just be like.
Bunk, 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 bunk.
All right. Has anybody got a question? Zach, you got a question?
I mean, what is the rating on like demigod to god to mortal here? Because we've talked about how these people can and cannot die at the same time. So it's very hard to rate what they're talking about.
This is true. This is true.
I'd say
Because Kratos is a demigod. He's not a full
Yeah.
god.
right.
I also would like to point out that Bayonetta has literally fought through both heaven and hell.
That is true.
So so that's why I'm like, these are closer than you think.
Yeah. So we can toss that argument.
I mean,
out.
I'd assume beating up angels would be a pretty close to god level power.
And that's
Well,
what
I
I'm
wish
saying.
you were debating, Zach.
That's what I was saying. So that's what I was saying. How she can go in other dimensions, and heaven, hell can be a dimension.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it's an incorrect fact saying that she is not at god level because she is. That's what I was saying.
She is a god.
I mean-
I'm just playing.
Let's not forget, Kratos was not originally a god either.
Yep.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a created god.
Yes. Also screwed his sister, which was awkward for everybody involved.
This is true. Yeah, this is true too.
Yeah.
And let's not
That's
forget,
not
he
an
did.
important fact right now.
Yeah, he did.
It is a
fuck his
fact.
sister.
Look. When
It's a
talking about
fact. He fucked
Kratos,
his
everything about him is important.
It's a fact. Damn it. Okay. Also, he killed Zeus. We know this. So.
And in
And
the
Hades.
like the gods die in the God of War series, and especially if we're talking the latest ones, because like Norse gods die. It's one of their defining features.
True. All right. So
There's just a lot of talking about whether things can and cannot die. So
They can die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just happy Fat Thor is going to be in the new game. Okay, so God, I love Fat Thor. All right, so anybody got a question? Anybody? Zach?
Zach asked a question.
Oh yeah. So we just go to the judging, or you want to go to the judging?
Yeah,
Sure.
just go to judging.
All right, Zach, what's the facts first?
I mean, I kind of said it like Bayonetta, Heaven and fought through Heaven and Hell. Raiden works with the different realms. I don't know how high up the God's realm is even in relativity in like the realms of Mortal Kombat. 'Cause that's even more complicated if we want to go there.
Right.
Like, how powerful are the gods in Mortal Kombat, and are they technically gods, or are they gods of gods? It gets really complicated.
Yeah, it gets complicated because I remember playing
The
Mortal.
cosmology of Mortal Kombat is insane.
Yeah, like they literally reverse time, and I was like, "What the hell?" Okay, it was confusing to me.
Like, if you want my personal opinion, I consider Raiden to be fucking useless, but that's just my opinion.
we don't.
So you do have gods and you have elder gods in Mortal Kombat, and technically Raiden is
And and evil gods and demons and vampires and like
Lions
seriously.
and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So Zach, what's your vote?
Yeah, I want to go. I'm curious.
I'm staying off this one.
Okay.
You are a bastard.
What, you don't like my facts? Hey, let's see how you do it on your own.
You're an
Oh,
asshole.
let's not do that.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go. This is difficult. When you bring in those facts, it literally wipes the slate clean because they both can technically kill gods. And, yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of it's just our opinion.
This is true.
It's not. They're so 50-50.
50-50. This is
You
really
know,
going in opinion.
It just really just comes down to like who we vote personally.
Yeah.
Can I just say I found both Bayonetta and Raiden on a list together as people who could replace Kratos.
Damn it!
Worse.
I bet we were looking at the
You made it
same
even
list,
tougher.
Razor.
Like,
Okay, honestly, I was not looking at a list. I was just going through who I knew that could replace Krantos, and I'm like, ooh, Bayonetta,
Alright.
yes.
I gotta go through
You know,
my
she would
positives.
work.
All right, I gotta go through my positives. Okay, Bayonetta.
Mm.
Positives. She's a female, diversity. That's something good in gaming. We do need that in for Krantos. Also another positive, she can technically, just like with everybody, if we take out all the God arguments, she does technically do stuff. She can make things with her hair. You didn't say that. I don't think you said that in your argument, did you?
I can cut the hell. No, but
Yeah,
she
you
can.
forgot the hair.
You're right.
She can do things with the hair. There's
one of her
that.
special powers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the boy's going to be there. Boy is sure as hell going to be there. That boy is going to be there. I mean, yeah, I don't know if Bayonetta can be that mother role. I don't know because I never seen her like, this is my opinion. I mean, I never seen her, seen her literally acknowledge a boy or really take care of a boy. Yeah, I admit Krantos is not the best father, but at least he at least knows, like in the game, he literally tells them, like, hey, you're not ready yet. We're not doing this, telling the boy to sit down. He's protective of the boy. He's protective. I don't know if Bayonetta got that protection. I don't know now. I don't know. I have not seen it.
I think on the second one she does.
Like I said, I haven't
boy
seen
out
it.
and protects him.
I haven't seen
Fact, Loki is a character in Bayonetta as well.
Ah.
Fuck, Zach, damn it, man, you stay out of this. You're making it hard, damn it. I'm gonna go. Look. I'm gonna put everything on the table. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and go with what I really want to go with. I want to pick Raiden, and I'm gonna pick Raiden. And here's why. I seen Raiden literally is protective of all the people around him. He's protective of Liu Kang. Better or worse, whether he's right or wrong, he's protective of those guys. And I think he's literally going to raise the boy right, and he's going to do the right thing by the boy. This all comes down to the boy, okay? So it's 50-50, slight edge for me, slight edge to Sasha, so she gets my vote. Slight by hair.
Takes
That don't mean you out, Rob, because everybody else might be thinking differently. Owl. Owl.
They do kind of make Bayonetta into sort of a like a maternal figure to, like, there's been some points that
It's my opinion. I haven't seen it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I was gonna go with Bayonetta just for the sheer fact that I think Raiden's a little too similar
That's fair.
of a replacement. But then Matt kind of sealed it with the whole like diversity and female and trying to get a little bit more diversity in video games, more representation like that. So
that's understandable. That's understandable. Like I said, opinion. I'm not mad about it.
But again, I do feel like this question really comes down to our personal choices.
Yeah.
It's really like the argument sake of it because you both argued it very well. To your point. So I don't think it's
before Trent gives the vote out, gives her vote out. Rob, you did a good job on this. You did a good.
You did. You did.
You made it. This was so hard to pick. I was like,
this is a tough question.
Razor thin, like I couldn't. I was like, oh, this is tough. I can't argue this. I can't answer this. I don't want to because I want to keep it going. Trink.
I'm going with Bayonetta just because let's see, it would be different to see a God of War with much different powers. And who doesn't want to see a giant boob Kratos
Yes. I want the boobies.
And a latex suit. I feel like, that could be,
Okay, whatever you think in your fantasy.
Listen, it would sell games.
It would sell games. It would. Yeah, there's some crazy sick fucks out there that want to see this. All right, Zach, you're not going to vote in this. I guess.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you all live with your decisions.
All right, cool. So, Rob, fuck, what the fuck going on here? We're going to another PvP. Damn it!
Hungry.
Damn
Well,
it!
Gosh darn it, let's make this quick. Everybody focus.
It started towards like, okay, I'm gonna be voted off already, but now I just kind of.
You found the groove. So Mac,
Yeah.
let's get this done quickly because it's
Yeah, I'm the same way. Zach, right now, Zach got to flip a coin. I know.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads.
Oh.
All right, Sasha, you get the choice. So you get the choice to go first. To go to first, or get the choice of what order you want to go in, first or last, or you can go ahead and pick the person you want to give the question.
I'll pick order.
Which one where you want to go, first or last?
I'll go last.
All right,
Okay.
Rob, choose your person to give the question. Choose your destiny.
Give a question, or a person to ask me a question.
No, you got to pick the person to give you the question.
Oh, okay.
You got to be me.
Who's going to make up the question to torture you all?
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to.
Okay. You guys are probably going to hate me. But I think
No.
I'm going to choose Mac.
Yes!
Oh, God, no.
2 years in a row, baby. Yes!
No, you just did this to yourself. You're going to hate yourself. Because we're going to have to translate his question for you.
Nah, it's not going to be bad, man. I'll probably have something in here. So let's see. Here we go.
Decide, Mac, you really need to give us a heads up to this because I don't have any questions made up.
No. You don't have you can just make it up on your mind,
Yeah, I know. I'm not good under pressure.
Yeah, I understand, but
he's used to me because I literally make it up out of shit on my floor.
90% of the time we don't get a PvP. It just goes 3 rounds at the end and somebody wins.
And also, I'm not joking. I've done that several times. Just see a thing, come up with an idea.
All right, here we go. Choose a game character.
Any specific genre? Any
game character.
Any game character. Okay.
Any game character.
Wait, what? Is that the question?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the question. Choose
That's
any
part
game
of the
character.
question.
That's part 1 of the question.
Okay. Any game character, then I would have to choose.
L-Block from Tetris.
Yes. Yes.
L-Block, Texas. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Okay. How about Metal Gear? Snake.
Ooh, okay, cool. All right, Stasha.
Jigglypuff.
All right, cool.
Can I ask which snake here? Because there's more than one snake.
Pokemon. Oh, Snake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Snake.
Fuck you, Snake! I want to strangle you.
Well, there's naked and solid.
Okay. We're talking about like the Snake from the Metal Gear Solid series.
He's the
Okay,
guy
solid.
that you
Yes.
play to. He's the first guy you play as at the first part of the game.
No, I'm asking which one because there's more than one snake in Metal Gear.
Okay.
There
I
is.
thought you meant. I was going crazy. Okay.
There is, because he's an older guy in Metal Gear Solid 5.
All right, cool. This is going to be a good question. Okay, so we got Jigglypuff from Pokemon and Snake, old Snake?
Yeah, from
Both.
Metal Gear Solid. Yes.
Yep.
So that's Guns of the Patriots.
So that, yeah, it's the younger Snake, not the older Snake.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, it doesn't matter. My question is, how would your character fit in the Fast and the Furious films?
Oh,
in the Fast and the
my
Furious films.
Oh,
Goodness.
I've never
Oh,
seen
God.
the Fast and the Furious film.
Okay.
Oh.
This is
Wow.
gonna be funny.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Snake
hate
in the
this.
in the Fast and the Furious series. I mean, the only thing that I could really think that would be fit well, because I don't know what Snake's driving skills is like, but he is a good sneaker. He can hide places without being seen. So I would say he'll probably be good at trying to, if they go in a heist, he'll be the one that can really get in without being spotted and get out without being spotted and be able to be successful in the heist, while the other guy's like, all right, Snake's out, he's got this goods, let's get him out of there, he hasn't even been spotted. So he can really be good at successfully doing a heist without getting the police involved in a police chase. But he's also good in combat. I mean, he's good at, with the combat skills if he needs to, with the knife and the guns and all that good stuff. So I mean, he's got the combat going for him, and he's got the sneaking and the be able to hide well and not get spotted. So he's got those two forms down. Now I don't know how his driving skills is, because I've never seen him drive a car in any of the series. And I'm sure though, I think 5, when he's the older Snake, I think they did drive a car, but I don't remember. I haven't exactly beaten that game. But he can fly a helicopter. He's done that. So he's a pilot. So he has that going for him too.
Okay. All right. Mustachio, why did Jigglypuff? How do you put Jigglypuff in the Fast and the Furious film?
Jigglypuff would make a great undercover car wheel for your enemy's car. There's that attack she does where she rolls really, really fast. And while she does that, she can also sing, putting your drivers to sleep. In a pinch or in a chase, Jigglypuff is the one you want on your team under your enemy's car. The last face they would expect a Jigglypuff to be. Annihilating your enemies from the inside out. Jigglypuff will sing until all your other racers are asleep, in which case the heist, she doesn't need to sneak. There's no one to sneak away from. They're all drowsy. The end.
My God.
Wow. That was good. That was
It
good.
was like a commercial. You were trying
That
to
was
sell
good.
us a Jigglypuff.
All
Wow,
right,
that was good.
so,
Try this new product, Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Rob, you got 2 choices, but you only can do one. You either can attack her argument or you can boost her argument. So which one do you want to do?
Okay. I would say, oh gosh, it's kind of hard to attack her. I mean, she's got some wonderful points. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try boost.
All right, boosting. That's all you can do. Boost. You cannot attack her argument. As soon as you start attacking an argument, your minutes in the end, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So on top of him being, sneaky and all that fun stuff, he's also good with teamwork, because he has the ability to work as a team, because he has missions, and he's also and I know I'm thinking of Metal Gear Solid 5, but he also has the ability to train people. So he has people under him that he has mentored, and he has lots of teammates that backs him up. We're talking about like Raiden and other type of people down in his genre. So yes, he's got all his other stuff, but he's got the teamwork, he's probably got it down to like the whole family because Fast and the Furious is about family, and without family, the Fast and the Furious series cannot adapt. So I'm sure Metal Gear Snake can be good in a family aspect. Well, I can't say that, but I was about to attack, but I can't do that.
Yeah, I gotta end it.
Yeah, it's fine. See, I was.
All right. All right. So, Sasha, same to you. You either can attack or you can rebut. What you're gonna do?
I'll attack.
All right, cool. You can start. Now, remember, same rules apply. If you try to rebut, you try to fix your argument, you can't do that. You gotta attack full on. All right, I'm ringing the bell now.
So I'm currently looking at a picture of Snake, and I don't know if you know, but he has an eye patch, which doesn't make him to be quite a good driver. First of all, if you've ever tried to drive with one contact missing, you know that it's almost impossible. Also, he's very well known. He's very well known. He is, let's see, a living legend among military black ops. So people would recognize him. So yeah, he might be good at sneaking, but he's a little crusty around the edges, I think. Yeah, family's a big deal. But the Fast and the Furious movies are like basically about heists. And when it comes down to it, you have to be looking at the prize first. Snake's stupid. The end.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right, cool. All right.
Well, at least Snake can talk.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go with Zach. Zach, who you thought?
I have no opinion on any of this.
So you're not picking again?
No. Honestly, I'd have to go with Snake just because technically, as much as I hate to it, they are more about family than anything else.
Guys,
Those
I'll have
films.
to be right back. The baby's crying.
Oh, it's okay. All right.
Like that is a huge part of the films,
Right.
and having a character you literally can't understand would probably be a huge hurdle in telling that story.
This is true. Ow.
I mean, I hate the films, but I mean, I can't deny what they're about.
I just said. Ow.
I was so entranced by Trink, like her avatar, like
Yeah,
her hair.
wall,
Yeah.
and just,
like it went whoop whoop.
it was just so entranced by her. The family kind of sold it. I technically Jigglypuff is also well known. Like if I saw Jigglypuff hopping down the street, I would be like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna go get
She's
that bitch."
disguised as a wheel.
I do have to give you props for how well you argued that point. But what was that?
It was an impossible task.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, Fast and the Furious has humans in it, and thus I just assume a human should be in it. So
I don't know. Vin Diesel is in it. I mean, let's not give too much credit here.
I said humans.
I accept defeat.
No, hold on now. I want to see what Trent gonna say, but she said the baby's crying.
You got two more to go, so you might
I'm gonna
win
be
this.
honest here. I really want to vote. Well, let's see what Trent, who you thought won?
Jigglypuff.
Damn it!
I swear to God, if you tie this up, we're gonna be here for another hour.
No.
I'm sorry, damn it! It's just
Great. It's gonna be a
One.
tie. It's
What
gonna be
did
a
I
tie.
miss?
Can
gonna
we
be a
rock,
tie.
paper, scissors for it?
I'm not.
Mac, you're a coward for not being able to have the mental ability to separate the joke from the question.
No, it's just look. I just think of Detective Pikachu, and this could work. This could work, and it can make Fast and the Furious way interesting.
Actually, no, it couldn't because Jigglypuff can't drive. Detective Pikachu, like the whole thing in the movie is you needed a human character with him.
Fine then. Sashio, I'm gonna be honest. In my heart, you got my point.
I appreciate it, but
logically,
Snake would be in the movie. I know.
They cast characters like Snake in the movie. He could be a villain.
As much fun as we would have to see Jigglypuff in that movie.
It would be
Snake
amazing.
fit.
I would go say,
Okay.
We weren't casting them necessarily as drivers.
Yeah, I'm watching the shit out of that. I don't give a fuck what Zach say. That makes that film entirely more interesting. Them motherfuckers already went to space. What's next? Jigglypuff. That would be perfect. So, yeah, I mean,
those movies do something more interesting anyway.
It makes sense.
I just say don't watch them.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen any of them.
Neither have I.
But yeah, see, Trick want to
I'd watch it then.
Put Jigglypuff in there, like, yeah, this is interesting.
They put Snake in on me like, oh look, it's another buff guy they added to.
I mean, Zach, I don't even know why we're arguing with. I don't even know why you're trying to get mad at me. You were the one that literally wanted to see the fugly Sonic and Sonic Hedgehog the movie.
Honestly, most things should be entirely on brand for Sonic.
Mac, I hate to just cut all of this off, but I'm sure it's like 10:30 for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's 9:21 on my end.
Yeah, so
10:30.
It's 10:30 here. So I'm sorry, Tasha. I gotta go. Rob logically makes more sense. It's the character that you see more in Fast and Furious films. So I like your creative. Put Jigglypuff in the film.
I accept defeat.
All right. So, all right, Rob, in your teeth, you are going to the semifinals to face DJ Dex.
Yeah.
One step closer to going to the championship. How do you feel?
Wow. I honestly felt like this was going to be like, okay, I've never done something like this before. It's going to be like, I'm going to get in there, fail horribly, and get voted off like within like a minute in the show. I'm very surprised that I actually succeeded. I'm a win. I've never win in anything. So
be proud.
I'm proud. I'm proud of myself.
That's the great thing with Gamer Grudge is you can come in here and not know anything
and win.
I did start low. I mean, I started pretty badly, but then that was
did really well.
Yeah.
And she took out and don't be mad because Sashio be impressed because Sashio took down the former champ.
Oh wow.
So you took down a person that literally took down the former champ and beat him. So be happy. You win against
I'm happy. I'm
went
proud.
Up against a ringer. So
well, I'm very proud of myself then. I'm glad that
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna try to end the show really quick because a lot of people got to do something. I got to eat too. All right, so plugs. Mustachio, what is your plugs?
Hello, I am Mustachio. I'm Mustachio. I play indie puzzle and horror games with some other games like Maneater on Twitch. I play randomly throughout the weeks, and I do Omori Mornings. If you like that game, it's like an anime Japanese kind of dark game. But drop in Twitch, Mustachio, Instagram. I'm Batmara, and Twitter at Tashio Miss.
All right, Rob, what you got to plug?
I'm Razor Rob. I'm a variety streamer. I will play games like Dead by Daylight. I played retro games. I played Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario games, off the wall games like old Sierra games. I played Gabriel Knight. I've I'm the one of those oddball games. I even play Matt's Pain in one of my retro streams. So I play all different types of games. I mean, I probably play games you guys never even seen before. Like Quest for Glory is one of them that I played on stream. And I stream Thursday nights is my community nights where I play my multiplayer games, 7 Days to Die, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. Fridays, I try to stream the solo streams. I have streamed Minecraft before. Saturday nights, when I can, I'll stream retro nights. But there's times where I will stream just to put a stream in there. So it's twitch.tv/RazorRobTV. My Twitter is also RazorRobTV. So all my social media, Twitter, Instagram is all RazorRobTV. So I try to make it easy to where you can easily just find things.
Owl, what you got to plug?
I mean, due to personal reasons, I have every bit of my social media is pretty much on hold. The only place you can really see me is here, either on GF1 Podcast or Gamer Grudge. Sometimes Mac and I will stream, but that's but you can find me on TikTok at Happy All Ren to find out what's happening in my personal life. Well, it's over here for me, but at Happy All Ren on TikTok, you can find out my personal story.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I have to add something in there because Space MNU just commented he was so confused about the Holy Bible. I forgot to mention on Sundays I do a Bible study live on Twitch where we discuss the Bible and do plans. That's why it says the Holy Bible, because I do a Bible study on Sundays on Twitch, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's why Space. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Nah, it's okay. Yeah, it's understandable. It's cool. Let's go check it out. All right. So we're going to Trent Bell. What you got to plug?
Hi, I'm Trink Bell. I'm your friendly vampire VTuber. I'm a variety streamer. I stream almost every day of the week, except for occasional breaks and of course thanks for doing this. And I can't stream because it conflicts with my schedule. My Twitch is, I've been posting all night. I can't shut out myself because it yells at me if I try.
Also, hashtag buy Jigglypuff now.
Buy a Jigglypuff for all your racing necessities. Okay.
What you got to plug?
Oh man.
There is.
There it is.
The horrific. The horrific.
Currently randomly gnawing it. I love it.
Pass the kerosene, people. Make sure
Pass the kerosene.
Sucks, but let's suck
all the way down.
You suckers.
You suckers.
Your best. Pressure FD. Pass the kerosene. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Pass the kerosene. Oh God. You're awesome, man. Make sure you go see
That
it.
was a good one.
Oh, damn it.
I find the best humor is in being as lazy as humanly possible.
I understand. Yeah, that's the best humor.
Somehow not surprised.
Yeah. So guys, I'm Mac. Make sure you go follow me at TamperBuckFan88 or on Twitter on GG Game Fixers. That's where you can find me at. Make sure you keep watching this. Reminder, this Wednesday I will be airing this probably Wednesday or Thursday. I will be airing the next episode of Is It Rotten? We will be doing the Pokemon episode, which Zach wasn't a part of.
Wasn't I a part of this?
Huh?
Why wasn't I a part of this?
It was the Pokemon. It's Pokemon Forever. Yeah, the Entei one.
You should have. You should have asked. Because
you should have asked. We would have got you.
Hey, I ended up watching the original movie and it was terrible.
I love all of them.
Well, we would have got you on there. Yeah. Tell me next time.
Where did you post this on the Discord server?
No, I'll post it on the Discord server if you want to do it. Next time, if we do it on the Pokemon server, I'll tell. If we doing it,
No, he doesn't tell us anything he's doing until later, and then gets mad that we didn't know about it.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. I make sure you go watch that. Make sure you go watch Dope Albums, which is me and Trillian, the champ. He calls himself the champ, motherfucker. So make sure you go watch them. We did the top 10 pop 5 party songs. You'd be surprised with my number one because it involves somebody that's very, very bad. Also make sure you go watch next week. Next Monday, we will be airing another pre-tape episode of Gamer Grudge. It is the episode of Pets with Owl. Pets with Owl. She's smiling. She knows what I'm talking about. So make sure you go watch that episode, and make sure you go watch the GF1 podcast this Saturday. Go watch now. Go make sure you go press that.
Be there.
Go click.
Do it.
Look,
Do
I
it.
want you to go do it. Just do it. Go click.
Yes.
Go over there. Click that fucking reminder, and make sure you go watch the GF1 podcast with me, Zach, Owl, and Mustachio as we talk shit, because we're going to literally reveal a lot of shit, like bad shit.
Are we?
We're going to be talking about Batman again, probably, and how's the kid. He's a murderer. We're going to talk about that, people.
I'm Batman's villain.
Batman is a murderer, and we're all fine with that. All right, guys, this has been a good episode of GF1, the fucking best show on the internet. Y'all said it. This is the best show on the internet. The Gamer Grudge podcast. Make sure you come back. Not this week, but the following week, where we start our first semi-final matchup with Guest Man and and John. Make sure you go watch that episode. Until then, I'm Matt. I'll see y'all, and this is my crew. We'll see you next time on the next episode of Gamer Grudge. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.